Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Alright, welcome y'all. It is Friday. Just another day. All the days blur together when you're building a business, when you're an entrepreneur. I don't know why I've been having trouble saying that word lately, but when you're an entrepreneur, all the days blur together pretty much because you pretty much work nonstop every day. So, woke up this morning full of energy. Been having pretty good energy the last few days. So very happy about that. Hopefully you've been feeling the same. I've been getting up at 4 a.m., been getting some rest. Seems like my body is in a reset state to where it's starting to feel good. But in the beginning of this, what I would like to do is let's go ahead and get you calm. Let's go ahead and get you settled in, ready to listen, so that we can go over the topic for today. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take 10 deep breaths. Okay, 2 sets of 5, and we're going to, as we breathe in, this is part of the program too, I'm giving you a sneak peek. As you breathe in, I want you to focus on something. Okay, focus on something that you want, love, energy, whatever it is. Okay, we're gonna, over time, what this does is it helps you to correlate your breathing with this particular thing that you decide to insert into that, right? So what happens is, as you breathe in, you'll think of something. So you'll think of love, you'll think of happiness, joy, peace, whatever you want to think of, right? And then as you breathe out, you'll just breathe out and just relax. Just relax yourself. Okay, so we're going to do 5 deep breaths. First round, we're going to do it. Second round, we're going to go a little bit deeper. Okay, this is to get you prepared for your weekend, let you ease into the weekend really smooth, right? Hopefully everything's been going smooth for you. This can just be more relaxing. But if you have been going through some kind of turbulent times, hopefully this will bring you a measure of calm. Okay, all right, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, so second round, we're going to go a little bit deeper. Hopefully, as you were breathing in, you're thinking of something, right? Each time you breathe in, say for instance, I'm thinking of love. So I breathe in love and then breathe out and relax. Right? So each time I breathe in, I'm trying to focus on the word, the feeling, the vibration of love, and then breathing out. Okay, so we'll go into the second round. We'll focus a little bit deeper. All right, we're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. All right, so hopefully you're a little more relaxed right now, kind of ready to go over the topic I have for today. And the topic today, you guys, is the ups and downs of you. The ups and downs of you. So not only are there ups and downs of life, but there are ups and downs of you. I was noticing that this morning. This morning went to go do my usual, went to go play some ball, and just was off. It's interesting because the other day I kind of mentioned, I think it was yesterday, I mentioned that I felt on. I just felt on for some reason. And today there was nothing really particularly wrong. I got enough sleep, woke up at 4 a.m. I just was a little perturbed. It's very interesting. So I like to dive into myself to really think, hey, what could have caused that? What could be causing these moods? Is it the food? Is it the thought process before bed? Is it, my daily activity? Like, what is it? Is it just the stress of me building everything? It could be that. That's pretty much what I was correlating it to. But it's good to really understand the ups and downs of you and to be okay with that. There's gonna be ups and downs of you. There are. And at times we will be able to find out, like, okay, here's where this was, here's why this was, right? Here's what happened, here's how I can science all the way back to the source of this, right? But sometimes you won't know. And in that process, we definitely want to just take some time to breathe, which is why I did that at the beginning of this, is because we need to take the time to breathe, you guys. We need to take the time to breathe and really just calm ourselves down, just really just settle into ourselves and just be okay. Sometimes you will feel off. You will feel a little perturbed, a little irritated, not your full self, I guess you would say. And it's like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean when you're not feeling like yourself? That you're not happy, right? So are we supposed to be happy to be ourselves? That's something to think about. Something you should really, really contemplate. Because if we're not feeling ourselves, and then that means either we're angry or we're upset, then what is really this life about, y'all? What is this really about? And, thinking about how God created us in his image and how we are designed as people to create, to reflect his greatness, right? That should make you wonder, what does that really mean? When I'm not feeling myself, that's when I'm not happy. That's when I'm not the joyful person that I am. And if that's the case, then yeah, are we supposed to be happy the majority of the time? And I don't have an answer for you right now. It's really a question that you want to ask yourself, something you really want to dive deep into your own thinking and really analyze that and be like, but wait a minute. Okay, so what does that mean? I'm not myself, meaning I'm not happy. So how do I, but I'm listening to this. It's like, I'm going into the mission to help you find your purpose, helping the world find its purpose, helping you to find more about you, to really become you, right? But if you're not feeling like yourself, and that's weird. That's really, really interesting. It's a really interesting thought to think about. So, but because we are in this reality that we're living in, and we do go through these times where we are up and we are down and we are up and we are down, and sometimes you can't correlate to what it is, we need some form of way to deal with ourselves in those time frames. And that's why I feel meditation is so important. The different forms of meditation that you can do, there's so many different forms. I only incorporate a few into the program, which I'm gonna incorporate more when I come up with the holistic program the Mindset Matters program, the elements of life is literally just tuning into you. The Mindset Matters program is going to encompass your entire being, your entire existence, everything that you do. So really, really, really dive into that and try and figure out, hey, if I'm not doing too well, or if I'm not feeling myself, what ways can I try and get back to center, right? That's one of the program lessons, is back to center, allowing yourself to just be. Sometimes we run around, we're doing so much that we're not taking the time to just allow ourselves to just sit. And I'm not talking about in front of the TV or listening to music or anything like that. I'm literally saying, go outside somewhere, go sit in a park and just look around, or just close your eyes and just listen to nature, or just sit there. Don't think about anything else. Just sit there. Just give yourself some time to just sit there. Okay, that you're allowed that. That's why we're here. We're designed to enjoy Earth. Right? We're designed to enjoy it. We're supposed to enjoy it. We're supposed to be able to look at little details of the grass and flowers and dirt and stuff like that and be fascinated with it. That's what it's here for. It's here for us, for our enjoyment. It's our home. It's our home. You gotta recognize and understand your home, right? You would want to know what's inside of your house, right? And so in the same token, that's how we gotta treat Earth. We gotta start expanding our awareness, expanding our minds to where our home really is, right? It's not just the physical structure. It's the entire planet. And we kind of get off track with that just based off of the borders, the construct of the reality that we set up for ourselves. So we just got to kind of work it, work the thought of, wait a minute, this is our home. We'll just keep working with that thought. And eventually we will be able to teach our children, and hopefully they will take the reins and start making some major changes. And I'm just trying to pioneer that right now, because it's very important to me that people recognize that, hey, we can't just be shutting people down and shutting people out and creating all of this, no, you can't come here because blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. This is our home. We should figure out how to share this planet and really be at peace with everybody as much as we possibly can. Again, there's things that we're not going to like, that other people may like, and that's okay. The differences of people is okay. We just got to figure out how to live together with that, and not allow ourselves to be angry or to be scared of different cultures or different things that people do just because we don't understand it, right? But there's a lot to work on, y'all. There's a lot that we got to work on, and there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs of you in the process, especially in the awakening process. There's a whole lot. So take some time to yourself. That's something I want to hone in on, right? I want to really, really tell you to do that. Take some time to yourself. Take some deep breaths. Okay. That's another thing I want you to think about. How often do you take just deep breaths? How often do you really do that? You know what I mean? And then what does that do for you? You're bringing in more oxygen to your brain. Those deep breaths, what real benefits do they have? It's behind the surface. It's subatomic, man. It's so basic though. It's so basic. That's the stuff that I get so fascinated and obsessed with. It's incredibly basic, but there's like miraculous, magnificent benefits that come with certain things, or paying attention to certain things. And when we really dive into it and stop being so distracted, it helps us to really tune in to what our purpose is, right? And so that's why I'm doing all of this, y'all, is because I got so fascinated with the simplicity of certain things, and realized that it was ridiculously complex at the same time. You know, it's like a tree. We look at it every day. Basic, right? It seems very okay. Yeah, it's a tree, but then study it. Bark, the leaves, the branches, the roots, the how it gets water, how it grows. All of that is incredibly deep. It's incredibly deep. Okay? So again, there's gonna be ups and downs, guys. And when we do things like that, like dive into things like that, it helps to take the pressure off of ourselves in our own minds and to focus on something else. So when you're going through these different things, try to do that as well. Dive into something. Dive into some type of a study of something. Okay? Today I'm meditating, right? So this is the final thing. Today I'm meditating. I'm doing the stillness. I'm outside, of course, and my brain is doing something very fantastic that I thought. Okay? It's doing something really fantastic. It's making me think that something's crawling on me. Right? Something's crawling on my arm. So I'm forcing my brain, my mind. I'm forcing my mind to tell my brain, to tell my body, we're not going to respond to this. There's nothing going on, Kev. And you know it. You do know it. You're testing it, but you really, really know it. There's no insects out here. There's nothing out here. And I want you to really think about this the next time that you feel something like that. If you feel like an itch or something like that, just look at the spot. Just look at the spot of where you're itching and see if you can see anything there. And if you don't see anything there, ask yourself, what is making you itch? What is it? Like, what really is it though? Something microscopic that you can't see, that it wouldn't even make a difference if you scratched it or not. You see what I'm saying? Or if you slapped your arm thinking, oh no, it was a bug on me or something, and you look and there's nothing there. That tripped me. It continues to trip me out because that's part of the stillness where I originally went through it. And I started noticing that in my closet. I'm like, my brain is sending, or my body is sending signals to my brain to tell me, yo, there's something on you. And it's like, no, there's not. You have to, it's like this weird battle that you have to do in your mind to be like, no, I know exactly what's happening here. It's not. I'm not going to allow you to trick me. And it's weird how your body almost wants to do that, wants to trick you to keep control. And you have to really focus in and be like, no, because look, I did the whole experiment or the practice, right? Because we're going through the program. I did the whole 5 minutes. I kept feeling it. It was so uncomfortable. That's that Mr. Miyagi. I'm telling you, I was feeling it. It was uncomfortable. I was letting it be uncomfortable. And then once the 5 minutes, and I still was feeling it at the 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes passed, I looked down at my arm and there was nothing there. There was nothing there. And I could still feel it. And I'm like, and I saw my veins and I saw a little sweat. It could have been a little sweat. It could have been the hairs on my arm. It could have been something microscopic. I was outside. Who knows? But I know when I looked down, I didn't see anything with my physical eye. I didn't get a microscope, but looking down at it, I'm like, what is that? Because there was so many different things going on in my head. My mind was thinking, or my brain was thinking, oh, it's a bug or something. You need to slap your arm, or something's on you. And it's like, why was I thinking that? Why was I thinking, oh, something's on me? No, nothing was on me. That was incorrect. And how many times do we do that in our lives with different things and situations? You see what I'm saying? Like, man, this is deep, y'all. I hope you running with me on this one, because this is how deep I be getting. That's super basic. I'm in the subatomic realm with that, y'all. And I encourage you to start going quantum. Once you start going quantum and you start noticing the information in the field and you get good at that, you'll start doing the subatomic and you'll go way, way, way deeper. Way deeper. Okay? So again, couple things that I want you to know. Is that there's gonna be ups and downs. Okay? Couple ways you can get rid of that, okay? Or you can be okay with that, right? Couple ways you can be okay with that. One, do the breaths that I did at the beginning of this video, okay? Do the breaths. Two, pay attention to something else, like the tree, and study it, and get off of yourself. All right. That will help you tremendously, because we got to get through these times, y'all. We got to get through these ups and downs of ourselves. We have to push through to stay consistent, because we can easily just be like, dude, I'm done. I quit. This is stupid. And just be super irritated. Let's not do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to do the best we can, right, to make sure that we are being as consistent as possible, and stretching your consistency. Your consistency looks different from somebody else's. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. All right. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It is up to you to gauge your progress. Okay. Gauge your own progress. It is only your game. Okay. This is the game of you. This is your game. Make sure that you're just paying attention to you. Don't worry about anybody else's consistent level, because they probably started playing the game at a different time. So you can't compare it. You simply can't. Okay. So really, really think about these things that I was talking about, y'all. Okay. Really, really think about that. So great news, y'all. Got the store open. Go to mindsetmattersmore.store. You can get yourself some gear. Okay. The first class is closed. We got the people that we need to get. All right. Everybody is in there, and we'll have open enrollment next month, but it is going to go all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. I am telling you, this is going to be a fantastic new way of understanding in life. Mindset matters more than anything else. I will stand by that. All right. I believe in that. And that is where we are going. That's where we're headed. We are helping the world to find its purpose. Okay. And that is what we are going to do. So love you guys very, very much. Thank you for coming on here this Friday. I hope you make the rest of your weekend, the rest of your day, fantastic. All right. Make it phenomenal. It's up to you. Remember that it is your choice. Okay. But go visit the store, get some gear, rep it. You know what I mean? If mindset matters to you, rep the gear, because that's what it's about. All right. And I'll keep you guys updated on the program. We got some really good things going. We're going to have a call. We're going to really get everybody going, get everybody motivated, get ready for Monday. It's going to be a nice class, man. I'm really excited. So, but yeah, definitely go to mindsetmattersmore.store. Get yourself some gear. The store is up and ready to go, y'all. All right. Make the day fantastic. I will talk to you guys next time. Anytime.